name is Miranda, and I have been struggling lately with accountability for myself and for my time and for schedule, and also accountability to others. And I have created a lot of success for myself and for others as an entrepreneur. And I feel like I've kind of let myself down, although I am doing some changes and I am enjoying, the freedom and flexibility that I have right now in my life. And I've been off basically for the past 3 months almost, and I even moved across country, and I'm not cross country, but I moved from Boise from I was on vacation and just kind of road trip and decided to stay on the Oregon coast where I am. And I've been setting up my new office, and now it's almost the end of July, and I moved in here like the 1st of July and had to go back and forth. And anyways, I have been a lot of distractions that have been holding me back from actually taking the next level in my business. And I've been fortunate to have finances coming in and have some systems in place where I can keep things going with taking off. But I have not really, I have somebody take my sales calls, but I have not really worked on, I didn't want a huge team or anything like that with this business. And so I have kind of stopped doing those sorts of things a lot. And so I've got my lovely assistant, Jane, has been wanting to come back to work with me. And she's been my assistant on and off since 2013. And she's been kind of on me. And I got to see her not too long ago on my road trip. And she lives here in Oregon and brought all of her family here from the Philippines from some work that she had done with me before. But anyways, basically, this is just a live stream on YouTube. What I'm going to do is possibly here at different times, I'm going to be taking breaks, and I'm going to be reading some of my book to you, my international best-selling book. This is my copy of it, but I'm going to be doing that, and then I'm going to try to stay focused, and I'm going to just let you see if it is useful to you. If you want to watch, tune in, pop in here or there, and just see what the life of an entrepreneur is, and also learn whatever it is that I'm learning and teaching and sharing at that time. And just to share, this is an international best-selling book for entrepreneurs, I'm a new work author. And my goal is to, I'll just show you right here, the little things. I'm trying not to declutter things up, but this is an inspiration of mine. Here I am not doing the work I'm supposed to be doing. This wonderful lady right here, Jessica Alba, as the America's Richest Self-Made Women. And so she's an inspiration of mine for many, many different ways. And then also, this is another one over here that I have, that I was just kind of getting a few little things done up. Trying to be very selective, because that's why I say I abandoned my last place, just simply because I got overwhelmed. It was too, got too cluttered with a lot of these things and vision stuff. And I even have like 4 or 5 desks on my couch. I didn't have anywhere to sit. And I just had a bunch of desks everywhere, really. I mean, and I work from home, and I wasn't really being productive either. So I was just laying in the bed, watching Netflix and Amazon Prime. But this is another one that's a big inspiration. Something about just the way that he looks in this picture, just like, I did it. And then I have the little I did it badge. So a vision of mine, and what I'd love to create is, I'd love to be on the cover of Forbes magazine by the age of 50, and I'm 41 now, for advancing the coaching industry and educating a generation and advancing a generation of entrepreneurs by helping business coaches such as this gentleman right here, or seasoned entrepreneurs, or people like myself that have started and sold things and done a lot of stuff, and a lot of experience also in working for people too, like Jessica Alba, for example. She'd be an awesome business coach. But being able to share what it is that we have, what we know, our successes and failures and expertises and skills and everything that we've learned, be able to share that along to the next generation of entrepreneurs and humans. And I feel like in that small way, we will be able to advance the overall happiness in the world, in the universe, is my goal. And so that's not my goal, that's my overall purpose. And I do actually talk about that in my book, and my international best-selling book, The Keys, Unlock Your Dream Life. And I wrote this 3 years ago, based on, and I really didn't promote it too much. I did get an international bestseller, but I thought that I needed a book. I had a story to tell, actually. That's why this was a vision. The book was a vision that I had originally created back when I first started blogging and myhappiestlife.com in 2010, sharing the story of how I overcame once I woke up to life after I overcame a very serious suicidal depression. After living my now ex-husband's values. I was living my life by his values and just kind of status quo, ride it out. I met him and fell in love whenever I was 22. And I fast forward, 10 years, I survived my 20s and I had been up and down with a bunch of different things and even my weight too. I've been a chronic yo-yo with my weight. And I just really I was still in love, but I was not happy. I was not happy. So I will be sharing some of these different things and just kind of my journey behind the scenes. Obviously, I'm using this as another distraction technique too. But my current company right now that I founded officially, well, the coaching program part of it and everything like that, doing it full time as a business. Marketing and helping other people and teaching by demand, Ninja Growth Strategies. And that is, I have a free web class there. So if you want to check that out and see a little bit more about what it is that we do, and LinkedIn has kind of been my jam. So I've done a lot of things online with social media, but I found the best way to get clients and leads and to do things, and we automate a lot of stuff there too, is via LinkedIn. So what I'm going to do right now is make an introduction between my assistant, Jane, who's been on and off, as I was saying, and one of my clients, and have her start doing her webinar slides. And that's something that we teach as part of the program. My program, Big Leap Year, I help other experts or take their big leap year from, being in their 9-to-5 job or, to doing what it is that they love, and their big leap year in their life, whether it's in their in their life and finances, and also help them unlock their dream life. But all right, I'm going to quit being distracted right now. But this is what I'd love to see. This is just something I was like trying to be very selective, and I left all my degrees. I left a bunch of stuff where I was just moving out, and that they were auction was coming to get rid of it all, because I'm like, I need very selective things. And this is something that was me back in the day. Karen Bostic, Miranda Love used to be Karen Bostic. I still am. I still am Karen Bostic. I was Karen Miranda Bostic Love. But anyways, this is, and then also growing local business startups. My first business that I co-founded with my sister, an online, not online pet community, a recruiting company for veterinary specialists, and it's still going strong and employing some of my family members there in small town Alabama. Growing local business startups, Entrepreneurs Unplugged. A featured employer, Blackwell King offers a dog-friendly workplace. It's a little write-up that we were, and this was just a picture. It was a separate thing, but I was out and about just in town whenever I moved back to Dothan, Alabama briefly, whenever we were starting that business and we were selling it, we were setting up an office. That was what my background was in, was operations and setting up offices and procedures and making shit happen for small business owners, manufacturing, and then in the online space specifically since 2010. So that is, and also accounting. But these are just some couple of things that I've selected that are around. I've got my superstar wall back here in the back, and this just kind of, the star self is actually something that I write about in my book that I'm going to start sharing. I wait, kind of the star self with some things that I talked about. And so if you are interested in the web class, you can get that at bigleapyear.com. That is free. It's how to make your first 6 figures online this year as a business coach using LinkedIn. So if you're curious about that, it is a free web class, and that is again at bigleapyear.com or ninjagrowthstrategies.com. I've got everything kind of synced up right now. And if you are interested in the book, be sure, or any of this sort of stuff, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel here, Miranda Love on YouTube. And also, I am giving away PDF. I'm going to be, here and there reading excerpts on the YouTube series. I'm going to try to get more of a schedule, so that way, that's what I was starting this with. I'm struggling with, and now after all this freedom of wanting to do more, I want to create more abundance for me. I want to create more abundance for other people. I've got a lot right now. I'm at my prime. I'm at my prime. Just started the ketos. I was doing a little ketos challenge. I was posting a little bit about that. But the ketos, and then I've been day 3 or 4. I'm doing okay on that, except for I had my gallbladder removed about 1.5 years ago, and that is affecting a heavy fat diet right now with processing a little bit. So I was kind of pretty nauseous this morning a little bit too. And so I'm having some issues with that. But overall, I'm doing well with it. I feel like I've even lost some weight already. And so that's good. I've been cooking and enjoying my new life and my new house here. And I'm ready to up level, but also in an authentic way and encompassing all of me. So stay tuned. If you would like a copy of the book, then right now, all you do, we need to reopen. I had all these opt-ins and busyness with entrepreneurs and community, and I didn't ever even launch that one because I had experienced a lot. I did a lot of work in a business and PetSpace.com, and I did a lot of work and I made a lot of money in that. And I went through a lot and had to file bankruptcy after, and I ran a big show. I did a Oh, I don't have all my props right here by me. This was kind of impromptu. I I did a book with that. I ran a lot of pet contests. I did a huge crowdfunding campaign. I was on. I had a mission to create awareness of veterinary specialists, so that way you knew that if your pet, something happened to your pet, and it was not getting better at the vet, at the normal vet. My dad was a vet, so love to the general vets out there, but they're generalists. And so if your pet's not getting better or is diagnosed with anything non-routine, then we definitely did elevate the awareness of veterinary specialist. You should ask your vet for a referral to a specialist. And that came from my poor little other dog, Tinks. He was only 5 years old, almost passed very suddenly from our vet who we trusted. And she did not recommend that he would see a specialist. He had IMHA, a very serious disease, which has a huge mortality rate. And so it's just interesting. So that's, there's a documentary. There's still quite here on Bostick or Pets page, Tink's story, if you're interested in any of that. And we were on Animal Planet. And I paid for a documentary on National Public Television as well. So we were the featured of that. And then I had it sponsored. I had that sponsored by the veterinary specialty industry. So I did all that through email marketing and online marketing and LinkedIn. Is how I did make over $105,000 in that business that year. The whole 18 months, I did a busy show. Let's just put it that way. And then I sold it for $50,000, and I still, been basically kind of taken off since then. The last year, that's not true. The last year I did launch Ninja Growth Strategies, and I've been doing well, made 6 figures in that the first year, and created a coaching program. And that's what I teach other experts to do now, is to take their business online and create a program, very, teaching their unique stuff in a similar way that I have mine, using the automated webinar, using the LinkedIn, and using our LinkedIn Ninja tools, and very specific online marketing skills that and behaviors and feelings and targeting that way, and go and fishing that way, and helping them shine their, really focus on the outcome that they solve, and everything like that. So, but and where you have that, you create your program, and then you help your clients. I help my clients every Thursday in an online group call, and I'm going to start sharing those here too. But on my YouTube channel, hi YouTube subscribers, hi, be sure to subscribe and like this and share with your friends. I know that this is just kind of me rambling here. Look, my little love, but we're going to be doing, look, I'm getting set up here. We are definitely going to be having some fun. I'm going to be doing some live coaching sessions, and I'm going to be doing, as I was saying, reading the book and sharing a bunch of other stuff. But that's what it is, just for have more fun. And I do need, more abundance for me, and for, and for it to share for everybody else too. So that is what it is. But I created my program, and I've been pretty much, taking clients through that, experts and business coaches. My clients are typically in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, and they don't need it, but they think that they did, and they have PhDs, and they have MBAs, and they have coaching certifications, and a bunch of other things like that. So we teach them the easiest, fastest way to get online and to launch their coaching business, and to get clients from anywhere in the world, compete with nobody. Whenever you are your unique self and you share your unique gifts, there is no competition. You compete with nobody by being yourself and showing up authentically. Now, whenever you pay $100, $100,000 to try to be a focal point business coach, or try to be an action coach, or try to be this value added, or this or that, or specific somebody else's formula, guess what you're now doing? You're paying to compete with other people. You're paying to have your prices set by somebody else. You're paying to, because it's confidence. And I understand that. I've done a bunch of different things too for confidence, That's actually one of the things I fell into Airbnb after I wrote my book and moved back to Boise and was getting ready to promote it. I fell into Airbnb at my place, and that was able to enough to have things coming in and pay for my finances. And I even wrote a course for that and was getting ready to launch it, and I didn't. But it was all because at that time I didn't feel like I had I needed to get more confidence into doing what it is that I've been doing successfully for the last year. And now I have that more success under my belt. And again, I've been an online entrepreneur since 2010. Even in my time off, I freelanced as, kind of here and there, some PR, media marketing, and ran a lot of stuff. And I've been through a lot of training myself. But mindset is where we are right now. So I'm working to overcome a lot of things as far as that is actually taking my business to the next level and getting some things right in my life and my diet and my health and my fitness and my finances. And I'm going to be going to, got invited, so excited to Creative Supernova in LA. With my coach, Barry Magdalardi, is from Australia, Game Changers in Australia. He's going to be speaking there. And then also one of my clients, Rhonda Pittman, I've invited her to go as well. And she's there in LA. So we're going to be at Creative Supernova in LA in a month. And that's what it is, actually. A little bit less than that now. I was wanting to get more in shape for that in my life, my finances, and more in shape for all of that. And then I've decided, I haven't told Barry yet, I'm not going to go to Burning Man after that because I feel like I've been off for the last 3 months and I'm really struggling to try to get back on a track of actually doing any work. I mean, I haven't been doing any work except for that meeting with my clients briefly. And that's for like an hour or 2 hours a week. That's all the work that I've been doing for the last 3 months. Yeah. It's good, but I want to get back on the schedule, a track of being productive and sharing what it is, my gifts to help other people and to advance my life as well. And all that is. And I feel like if I go to that Creative Supernova event, which is actually designed for people like me, creative entrepreneurs, I have an art degree and a business degree in accounting. And, I'm creative entrepreneur, and it's designed for that, to help us get in our flow and to have our businesses and with all of that, and designed specifically for us. It's a 3-day conference there in LA. And I feel like going right to Burning Man right after that will not be the right, where I would not be wanting to be there. I will be wanting to be at work. I'll be wanting to be here. I'll be continuing to be inspired before I get to there, because in this next month, these changes are happening here in my life right now. I'm doing that keto challenge and everything else like that, and more live video challenges and that I'm doing on myself. And so I feel like that would not be the right move for me, to move to go to Burning Man. Now I might do here and there. I want a Burning Man in place is what I want to do. I want to continue to bring more Burning Man and the principles and the contributing and community and radical self-expression. Radical self-expression is one of the biggest things that I got out of Burning Man. I've been 3 times, and that is awesome. Radical self-expression and, radical self-reliance as well, and community and inclusion, radical inclusion. That's something that I think is, clicks and all of that. I've never had a good feeling about any of that sort of stuff. So I've always kind of been a misfit. People think that I'm an extrovert, but I'm an introvert. I realize I'm definitely, I'm a closet introvert. I'm perhaps a hybrid, but I like to spend time alone, but I entertain. Like, this is fun for me, entertaining and to do different things like that. And so, but I do get charged up by other people, and other people get charged up by me. So it is good to get out and about. So I'm going to be doing more of this online stuff though, too, because I like to interact that way. So I am signing out now so I can actually do the work that I have been procrastinating about doing. I was thinking that I could do that live with this going, but I can't, because I will be wanting to talk to you. So I will perhaps let me know what it is that in the comments of what you're most interested in or what you want to know. Mindset, entrepreneurship, how I overcame depression, how I was able to leave my marriage that was no longer supporting my newfound zest for life and values to create my dream life through entrepreneurship, and got divorced and supported myself as an entrepreneur since then, since 2010. And, I lost 50 pounds without dieting and kept it off for the 10 years. Here and there, I'm actually probably the heaviest now that I've been, but I am still overall, within range for my weight. And so I'm wanting to get more fit, though. I have let that go a little bit. So if you want to know about that, and also laws of attraction, manifesting, acceptance and commitment therapy, that ACT psychotherapy tools, shifting beliefs, and your star self, and Abraham and Seth, and all of that sort of woo-woo stuff. I'm up there as well. So I grew up Southern Baptist in small town Headland, Alabama, and I have definitely now moved to Toledo, Oregon, small town Toledo, Oregon. But it's a lot of lessons that I've learned in between there, a lot of mind expanding along that way. And I am to keep going more and more out. I actually live. I just gave the town, but French. I live on French Street, French Street, and I here, and so I feel like I'm wanting to move more European at some point here too. So we'll see. We'll see. But anyways, have a great day. Comment, and share. And you can also just check out the links. I'll put some other stuff. I've got some Facebook groups if you're interested in Burning Man. I've got a Facebook group for that. And then I've got a Facebook group for the Art of Attracting High Ticket Clients on LinkedIn. I've got a Facebook group for the Freedom for Happiness movement. So if you're interested in any of those, check it out. All right. Keep it real, yo. Miranda Love signing out. Be sure to visit bigleapyear.com. Bye.